It's rained overnight and the step that I'm sitting on right now is so wet. But I'm Kate McNair and this is the first step to getting what you want. Thank you. Good morning. Holidays are over for the year. It's my first day back in the office. 2019 is going to be a bit of a year of change for me. But before you start the new, you have to finish up with the old. This is the University of Glasgow and it's where I work right now. I co-create videos, I work with a team of student vloggers, and I help to run a programme called the Future World Changers. This is a group of undergraduate and postgraduates who each have an ambition that could help make the world a better place. And I love working with them and trying to inspire them to achieve their goals. It's something I'm really going to miss when I don't work here anymore. That and the fact that the campus is beautiful. It's such a pleasure to walk through it every day. I have 8 working days left in the office here, and it really feels like the clock is starting to tick. The clock's starting to tick. See what I did there? Why don't I show you where I'm going to be working next? So here it is. My new office, or studio, or factory of dreams, whatever you want to call it. I've got a desk, I've got some books, I've got a plant, and I've got a goal. The desk, the book, the plants, these were all pretty easy. The goal, not so much. Before I tell you what it is, I'd quite like to talk about goals and why they're important and why they can be quite hard to reach. It starts with this. The first step to getting what you want is to know what you want. I'll say it again. The first step to getting what you want is knowing what you want. It's as simple and it's as difficult as that. It's difficult because we are surrounded, we're bombarded every day with things to want. Social media, television, adverts, magazines, they are all filled with things to want. The perfect house, the perfect relationship, the perfect family, friends, body, style, career. We scroll and we swipe and we click and we compare ourselves to what everyone else has, to their happiness, to these impossible goals. And then we wonder why we don't feel good, why we don't feel like we're a success. I have 3 things to say that could help you to cut through all of the things you think you want and find the one that really counts. The first is this. Stop comparing yourself to others. What others have and what others achieve has no effect on what you have and what you can achieve. The second is stop lying to yourself. A few years ago, I was taking part in some life coaching training. I was asked to stand up at the front of the room and to define a goal that I wanted to achieve. And I stood there and I looked at the people around me who were listening in to what I had to say. They were my colleagues, and I knew in my gut what I really wanted. But I was worried that they would think I was daft. I was worried they would think I was incapable, that my idea was ridiculous, or that it was above my station. So I buried what I really wanted. I lied. I said something that I thought would be achievable and that was in line with my career to that date. And I don't think I was the only one in the room that day to employ that tactic. This leads me to the third of my suggestions. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Don't go after a goal or an achievement because you think it might make your parents proud of you or because you think it's what people expect. Don't chase something because you hope it will make people notice you or like you more or respect you, because maybe they will or maybe they won't. But if you don't like yourself and what you're doing, then what's the point? The last thing I'd like to say is, I'm not an expert in any of this. I'm just a woman with a camera and a job and a family and bills to pay and a goal of my own, and I haven't achieved it. Not even close. Not yet. But for the record, here it is. My name is Kate McNair. I'm a working mother and a writer and a creator of stories, and what I really want is to change the expectations that we have of women and of men. I want to add some new stories to the pile that we tell ourselves over and over about what we should be like and what we should do. And so I have my desk, I have my books, I have my plant, I have my camera, and this is where it begins. I'd love to hear about your goal in the comments below. If you found this video useful, then subscribe, leave a like, or if you know someone who might find the advice helpful, share the video with them. It's nice to share. With that being said, I'll see you next time.